Today, we're delighted to have Ms. Moran Barlev, a renowned therapist and nutritionist from Rehovot, Israel, to show us how to make some yummy, raw vegan dishes. Moran became a vegan when she was 21 years old, after she realized the cumulative damage to health from eating meat and dairy products. When she was 22, she became a raw vegan, and her body has since enjoyed better health, been lighter, and packed with high energy. Moran is a trained naturopathic specialist and holds certificates of holistic natural nutrition, raw food chef, senior massage trainer, senior reflexologist, nutrition, and orthomolecular medicine. Through workshops and counseling programs, she teaches people how to eat and live on a raw vegan diet to maintain health and eliminate afflictions. Moran Vegan authored a life-changing book entitled Health Changing Raw Food Nutrition in Hebrew. This book explains the body's natural healing ability and provides rules for proper nutrition. It also contains dozens of delicious, healthy, colorful, and vibrant raw vegan recipes. Now, Moran, a raw vegan, will show us how to make the yummy and nutritious raw vegan lasagna.
Hi everybody, my name is Moran and I'm from Israel. I study naturopathy and I teach people how to eat and live on a raw food world. I wrote a book. This is the book. It's about raw food, how it changes your health. We're going to do 2 dishes from this. One is this one. This is a lasagna. And the other one is this one. This is a substitute for porridge for breakfast, and it's very, very tasty. Let's start. Now I'm going to cut those zucchini. So first I will take the edges out. This is a mandolina. This mandolina is cutting the zucchini very thin. If you don't have mandolina, you can use just a peeler and do very thin slices. Let's see if it's thin enough. This is a bit thick, so I'm going to do it a bit thinner. You see, this one is more flexible. It's going to be our layers of lasagna. By the way, you need to be careful from this. It's very, very sharp. So we need to keep the hand very high. This is our layers. Okay, now I'm going to put all of them here. We finished the first layer. Now we're going to do the second layer. This is going to be a tomato sauce. We're going to use these tomatoes and dry tomatoes. When I buy fruits and vegetables, I try to buy the best flavor I can have. Because we don't cook them, the flavor needs to be very strong, but natural flavor. So this is very sweet and tasty, and this one also very, very tasty without any preservatives. You can do like this at home in a food dryer or buy. Okay, this is ready. This is our second layer. I'm going to put it here. This raw food that I'm doing is very, very natural. I'm not using a lot of spices. I'm not using spicy food. I'm not using pepper or chili or garlic. So I want to keep the food fresh and tasty, as I said before. If the food is tasty, you can eat more of that. If it's not tasty, you just don't want to eat it, and then you will prefer to eat cooked food. I'm going to add a bit of salt on top to make the lasagna a bit more tasty. Just a little bit, no need more than that. Here I'm going to use a little bit of oregano. This oregano, I dry at home. Just buy an oregano bunch and you hang it outside like this. And it's just getting dry. That's it, you don't need nothing more. It's fresh, it's tasty, it's just the best you can have. So I finished the first one. Now I'm going to put another layer of zucchini. All the vegetables and fruits have benefits. Each one of them have different nutrients, different vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fibers, water. We want to have biggest variety as possible. Okay, so the second layer is finished. Now we're going to do the third layer. We're going to use the zucchini. We're going to use macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are very, very tasty. They are rich, very rich in fat. It's very important to buy them fresh. When they are fresh, the nut inside is white because the fat can be oxidized and then instead of good, it's doing bad for our body, okay? I'm going to pour this water. We don't need this water. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of water. I will see how it's working, and if I need more, I will add. Try not to put a lot from the beginning. Yeah, the smell is perfect. The macadamia nut is very, very good for this kind of sauce and dressings. If you don't have macadamia, you can use others like almonds, pecan, or sunflower seeds. You can find whatever you want. It will change the taste. I'm going to put this layer on top. And like before, I will add a bit of salt because I didn't put any salt on the sauce. Now I'm going to put another layer, and this layer is with greens. I will use this green, this is broccoli sprouts, and I will use a little bit of basilicum leaves. It will add a lot of taste, and the sprouts are very, very healthy. Basically, it's very important to eat on a raw food menu a lot of greens. If you can have lettuce, if you can have sprouts like these sprouts or another sprouts, celery, perejil, cilantro, whatever you can find, it's very, very important because in green leaves we have omega-3, we have fibers, we have water, we have minerals, we have vitamins. It's very important on a daily basis to add greens to your dishes. If you feel the dish is too cold for you to eat, keep the food outside and not on the fridge, and then it will be less cold. The second option is you put your dish on top of boiled water, but not on fire. You just boil the water and then you put it inside a bowl and dish on top in another plate. And the steam will warm it. And then it doesn't mean that it's cooked, it's just warm. You have third option. So you can use a dehydrator, and then you take the food and you put it inside and it's get a little bit warm. It's much better in the winter when you are cold. So now I'm going to put another layer of the greens. These sprouts are very rich in vitamin C. They are a little bit spicy, but very tasty. Now I'm going to put another layer of those ones, of the zucchini. Okay, now we're going to put another one of the tomatoes. We want to have a lot of the tomato sauce because it tastes delicious and it gives a lot of flavor to the dish. The layers of the zucchini that I put is giving the structure of the lasagna. Okay, now the layer of the nuts. This is the last layer of nuts that we will put, so I'm going to put all. I'm doing these layers of colors because it just looks very good like this. It's a dish that you can bring to events, to dinners, to holiday dinner. Yeah, perfect. It's going to be tasty. Now I'm going to put a little bit of the greens. I'm going to put another layer of this one. So I'm going to put the last layer. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of salt on top. I'm going to put a little bit of oregano. Okay, on top of that, I want to decorate it a little bit, so I'm going to add black sesame. You can use white one as well, that it will be more colorful. And I'm going to grind Brazilian nut. You can use also almond or macadamia, everything that will be white inside. And look at this, this one is very, very small and tiny and sweet. And I'm going to grind with this. And it's instead of Parmesan, that we're not eating because it's not raw and not vegan, I'm going to use this one. It will add a bit of flavor and a lot of colors. When you cook raw food, you don't have the same smells as you have when you cook in the kitchen, that all the smell all over the house, yeah? It's different, but the taste is very strong. Okay, I think it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, so our dish is ready. This dish takes a little bit of time to make it. So I'm doing it when I have a dinner with a friend, when I'm going to event, when I'm going to have some family dinner or holiday. And then I'm making it and it's fancy and it's tasty and it's beautiful. You want to taste it? Let's taste it. Okay. Cheers. Tasty, tasty.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. We encourage you to wear gloves when handling ready-to-eat raw foods. For the zucchini lasagna with tomato sauce and macadamia nut sauce vegan, the ingredients are 3 medium-sized zucchinis, tomato sauce, 2 cups of cherry tomatoes, 1/3 cup of pre-soaked dried tomatoes, macadamia nut sauce, 1 cup of macadamia nuts, pre-soaked for 4 hours, 1 chopped medium-sized zucchini, 1/2 cup of water or less, greens, broccoli sprouts, basil leaves, dried oregano, salt to taste. For garnishing, black and white sesame and Brazilian nuts.
For more information about the raw food lifestyle with Moran Bar-Lev vegan and her cookbook, please visit moranbarlev.co.il.